So, hello everyone. Today I have a really simple repair, but then, and this is a problem that I see often in lenses, and then I have seen lenses being thrown away. I've seen lenses being sold really cheap because of this. I even found one of these in the trash bin, and then because of the problem I'm just going to show you now, and that is a broken bayonet. So this is a problem which is rather usual in kit lenses. Probably you cannot see it. Well, if you're watching the video, you probably have seen this, and then you want to replace your bayonet, and then this is usually what you have. So it's broken bayonet. So this one has two of them broken, so it is impossible to mount it into a camera, and then besides the bayonet everything else is working on the lens, and then it is rather a pity. So, and then as I told you before, people are selling their lenses ultra cheap or throwing them away because of a 30-cent part which I have here. So I have this part, this bayonet. I ordered a box from China. Cost me $30 to get 100. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's an extremely cheap part. And then if you don't want to bother buying 100, you can buy them locally. I've seen them where I live. I seen them in other countries selling for something between $1 to $5. But then, what is better? Throw away your lens or spend $5 on a new bayonet? Okay, so we're going to replace the bayonet. So if you want to buy this, you only need to write in one of these Chinese websites or wherever Nikon F replacement bayonet, and then you will find it. Very easy to find. Okay, so to replace the bayonet, we have to remove the bayonet, of course. So let me put a nice focus here, and then bayonet essentially has 4 parts. So the aperture lever that we will remove just after this plastic part, then the bayonet itself and the connector block, which is a bit also part of the lens. Okay, so to remove the bayonet, so we start by removing this part. This is rather simple. There are 3 screws that I'm going to remove just now. So you will see the screws. Hey, come on. Okay, got the screw. Then just pull this. Really simple. Then you have to remove the screws which hold the connector block here. So put them separately from the other ones because they're a bit different. Just I don't know, this is what I see just by a first quick glance. They don't look the same, so you don't want to mix them. So you get the connector block loose here. Then to remove the bayonet, and then just need to remove 3 screws here, and then before removing the bayonet, you have to be careful. Just let's wait, I remove these screws and I show you where do you have to be careful. Okay, so I removed the 3 screws of the bayonet. Then you see this pin here, So you have to be careful, because in these elements and these lenses with plastic bayonets, that pin makes the grounding for the electronics between it makes the grounding between the camera and the lens. So but this is not complicated. There is one screw holding it. Oh, screw, I think it's glue. Oh, okay. I'll need to put some force here. Oh, okay, it comes. Hey. Okay, yeah, it comes. This is a stubborn screw. Okay, so I got it. Remove the pin. So everything is good. Now, okay, let me put the lens aside. We need to pay attention for a few moments to bayonet. So what we want to do now is to remove this part here, which is rather simple as well. I don't know if you can see it very well, but just you have these shapes here, which correspond to these plastic shapes here. So I suppose you just need to bring those shapes in line with each other, and then you can remove this part. And then last thing, you need to remove the spring. Just let me get good tweezers, and then I think we will be over with this bayonet. Yeah, okay, came out on one side. I think I can remove it by hand. Okay, it came out. Okay, so this is the old bayonet. We can throw it away. We can get the new one. So same procedure as before. Just let me check just to make sure. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're in good position. I just have to make sure that I hope you can see it. Just let me get this close. Put some light. Yeah, the cue to get things okay is okay, hard to get the focus. Is having these two parts together, these two pins, which indicate me where I have to put the spring that I just removed. And now I'm going to install. Okay, here you need to be a bit patient. But I think I would say this is the most complicated part of the repair. And then it's just putting this spring in place. Up. Okay, you see, the spring is mounted. Then I just need to put the bayonet here. So there is the aperture lever. I want to put where I am. Okay, here I have to push this pin, which, as I told before, is the grounding. Up. Okay, sorry, I forgot focusing. So, okay, so you need to put here I forgot the screw, so without the screw it's rather difficult to do it. So just need to push the pin. Here there is a spring which is holding it, and then I just need to get the screw in. Oh, lost the screw. This is something you have to avoid. Just let me stop the video for a few seconds while I look for the screw. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I found the bayonet. Not the bayonet, the screw. It was rather quick. It just felt in a nice visible part. Okay, so I put it in. So what I did, just to secure the thing, I push here with my finger, and then I screw it with my other hand, and then it worked just fine. Then okay, now I put the lever, as you can see. Then we re-screw the bayonet. Okay, so we fix the electronic contacts. Oh. Okay, I put my screw, then second screw, I know this is the most fascinating part of the complete video. But here we are. Last 3 screws. So as you will see, the duration of the video is probably the time this is going to take you to change the bayonet, and then again you will have a perfectly functional lens in no time. So, and then you can enjoy taking pictures again. Okay, so last screw, then we just get the camera, we test, and then everything should work perfectly fine. Okay, up, got camera, put the lens on. I hope the camera has battery. Oh, it works. So let me zoom a little bit. There you go. Reparation, well, replacement of the bayonet of a kit lens, and it's as simple as that. So see you next time.